It's fine. Okay.
Are we up and at it?
Yeah. So.
Alright.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Oaks, welcome back to the ChowderPod. We've got guests here. We've got 3 guests here. Yeah, welcome, James. How are you doing?
No, we good. We chilling. We live. We lit. Life is grand.
Yep.
Yeah, welcome back to the podcast, Oaks. Hope everybody's doing well. So today we got the Rush Car Oaks with us, the Oaks that whip the Benzos, the Urusas, you know what I mean? The big body
all of that.
Yeah. Boys. Can I tell you guys about a story before we get into everything now?
Wait,
Can
introduction
I say
first.
Oh yeah, actually, no, my bad.
Introduction first. Introduce
Apologies.
Introduce yourself, Oaks.
What's up, beautiful people? My name is Leon Ndlela. I run Rush Cars with Kagiso Matlana on my left.
Yeah. That's what we do every day.
And the rest of you niggas?
Oh,
Who are you guys?
actually-
What's going on?
This guy I just we found like last night. He just a cool guy, and we just thought, hey, he wanted to do something. And
Yeah, for
calm.
sure. Just tag along. Okay, now, calm.
Yeah.
No, it's good to know. Now, we're happy to have you guys here. We appreciate you guys. Chowder X Rush. No, it's a big one. For sure. But then, yeah, you said you wanted to ask me something before we started the pod about Chowder.
Yeah, mates. Where did you guys get the name from? Why did you start?
It's complicated.
They've answered it though. Like they've had a podcast. If you kept up.
Nah, let me run it down for you quick. So basically, in high school, there were like these 2 different friendship groups. So Chowder Gang, which was like other niggas, and then ChowderBoys, right? But at first we're called Moose Knuckle Clan. It was Do you know what a Moose Knuckle is?
Nope.
A Moose Knuckle is like a male camel toe. That's what it is. But it was like an inside joke though. It was an inside joke. And then eventually we changed it to ChowderBoys because of Malice. Shout out Malice. And then from there we just mixed the 2. We're like, let's fucking start up a podcast. And then, now we're here.
Oh, no, that's dope.
Yeah,
I thought you guys just like food.
Nah, a lot of people think it's like Chowder the soup, but I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, that show. What is it on Cartoon Network?
Chowder.
Yeah. I saw the show. They said, "Alright, so wait, Chowder."
You know what's crazy? When you search ChowderBoys on YouTube now,
Yeah.
it comes up with Chowder full episodes, and then it comes up with ChowderBoys. So I think we're like the 4th on YouTube recommended when you search up.
That's
ChowderBoys.
cool.
Dude, we're trying out here. It's nice to have other niggas who are also creating and doing their thing. So yeah, but explain to us, what's Rush thing? What's Rush?
Oh yeah, it's just like, you know me.
No, you explain. I'll explain how we came about the name.
So what is Rush? Rush is just the family of car enthusiasts that get together and do stuff. Hearing myself sounds so weird, and hearing people through these earphones sounds like I'm listening to their thoughts.
It's deep. It is deep.
Yo, okay, yeah, no better. Now we're gonna have a conversation. So, it's mainly people who are like younger, so like below 25, above 17.
Okay.
Mainly, but like they are
You have
like
to have a driver's license now.
yeah. Well,
Oh, no, not really.
yeah. Look, you see, what we say is that when you come to the group, we say, "Hey, please send a photo of your car or what you have access to."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the vibe, really. Like if you have access to it, dope. Like we don't really care who owns the car. If you just come through,
for sure.
have a good time. That's the vibe, really.
So then, how do you like approve niggas? Like, how do you say, okay, we're happy with this? You know what I mean?
Actually, like back, like when we were still like starting out and then gaining a little bit of popularity, we actually had to implement those rules where like, okay, like too many people are actually joining now. Like it's getting crazy, and anybody was just joining. So like we wanted to be all inclusive, but like we still have to be slightly exclusive. So we said, okay, like minimum is like have access to a car and have a driver's license. Then that's sort of how like you get into the.
But the thing is, you guys deal with like supercars and hypercars. So like, if I came with the Toyota Corolla.
Not really. So we don't really deal with supercars and hypercars. Like those are like the top ends. We usually deal with like the sports cars, like the Cooper S's or the M3, M4, M2 or GTIs. Yeah, we're playing that field really. Yeah, generally, but like we were open to all cars as well.
For sure.
But you're talking about a Corolla, right?
Yeah.
That's calm. You just have to know that like if you want to keep up on the road, like. Sure.
You have to push.
It's gonna be.
It's up to you, bro.
Making the engine scream.
it doesn't really matter. Like if you feel like if your career can keep up with the Cooper S shot, bro, come through.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but please be safe whilst doing it.
So a question I had is how do you regulate the members in terms of breaking laws or what? Like what if you have that one guy that's wearing the Rush sticker and he's just doing crazy things?
Like on the breakfast run.
Like how do you prevent like people from tarnishing your brand? Like,
Exactly.
Okay, so with that, we curate the people that come in. So like we know that there's a certain group of people. So we don't, if there's like a group of boys in a group in like WhatsApp, and they just talk nonsense and they talk about like maybe they just talk about a lot of things that don't really, pertain to cars.
Yeah.
And maybe they just send like things with swear words and they just send explicit things. We filter those people out. So we either say, hey, calm it down, or just get out the group. So we curate a really specific kind of people, and there's a specific way we talk to each other. We all have respect for each other in the group. So don't just talk anyhow, don't just send anything, no.
Calm.
Yeah.
What I really like about what you guys are doing as well is it's such a cool way to network. You know what I mean? Like you meet so many cool people. Like, not anyone can just have access to like an Aston Martin. You know what I mean? And like those are like the type of people that you need to network with and like build connections with, because at some point in the future you're gonna be like, oh shit, I know somebody who can help me with this. So it's actually really cool what you guys are doing, bro. Really.
So that's like a plus. Yeah.
That was like an unintended consequence.
Oh, for real?
For real?
Yeah. No, like when I started the group, right? I started it.
For sure.
I actually have to put out there I started the group.
Sure.
He didn't want to be a part of it at first.
Oh,
but
so
then
it took some convincing.
I didn't even like the name, bro.
We both didn't like the name.
It's so fitting.
It makes sense. Like it really doesn't make sense.
No, because it sounded like it had to have something on top of it, like Rush this, Rush that, or like maybe traction off. It's traction and then off. You know what I'm saying?
But then isn't it Rush Cars?
It is Rush Cars.
Oh, so is that what you mean? Like,
just started as Rush.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you said.
Like the group name is Rush.
Yeah. ...
So like, but they, like that. Another unintended consequences because now we have like Rush Entertainment, Rush Cars.
So talk to us. What's that about?
No, it's just like when we like do something slightly different that's not necessarily a cause. Like if we decide, no guys, you know what, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna go out to do something. That's more of like an entertainment aspect of it. Like it's not really a focus about the cars and whatnot.
So wait, like with the runs, because I remember you invited us to a run. Sorry,
it was late notice.
It was a bit, it got a bit messed up. But with the run, so is that like something that you'd consider like entertainment?
No, that's
Rush
cars.
That's
cars.
Rush
That's our
Cars.
bread and butter.
Okay, so do you guys want to explain what a run is? Or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
So basically, we wake up really early on a Sunday morning.
That's a motivation.
Imagine these guys are telling you, hey boy, we need to be there at 8:30. Wake up at 7. Why am I waking up at 7? What am I doing? The night before, I'm hanging. I'm here. I'm zombie. I wake up in the morning. I don't know.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, but regardless, they still wake up and come through majority of the time. So then, like, we literally just meet up somewhere, a shopping center, wherever it is, parking lot, and then we'll have like an end destination in mind, and then we'll pick a route, like a very nice route. Let's say it's nice and open, a little bit of twist and turning. And the reason why you go in the morning is because there's no traffic, and you just go there and have fun and drive hard.
That's actually so cool.
And then normally you do like a breakfast at the end or a lunch at the end.
Yeah. We usually go to like a restaurant on the other side or something.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Yeah, so anybody can do a breakfast run, but we have like the secret sauce to it. Like we had to start with the pots, the pans, and the ingredients, and we said, okay, does this go with this?
Yeah.
So to say, make people wake up at this time, does that work with the time that they meet, the time that they stay there? There's a whole structure, bro. So like we say, okay, meet 9, run 10. That's late.
Yeah.
You know, we know people are waking up. There's traffic already. If we say meet 7, run 8, at least there'll be less cars on the road. And then because we give an hour for people to mingle. We give an hour for myself to run around, put plates on cars, take photos, content, and then we hit the road. And then before we hit the road, we say team meeting. Like there's a whole, we
So
cooking it up.
Do you give like a debrief before?
Yeah, debrief,
definitely.
because you know what, Rush, you need to make people feel like they're part of something.
Yeah.
It's not just come bring cars.
No, let's just go drive. No, I hear you. It's an experience.
It's about people as well. You know.
It's about
it's about people as
so
well.
then, like, because this sounds like it's a lot to do. Like this whole thing that you have to set up. Like, so how often are you doing them, and like how big is your team? Like, is it just you 3 niggas, just you 2 niggas?
It's
like, do you have assistants?
Just
you to organize this whole situation.
admin for days. It's ridiculous.
So what? Have you guys thought about expanding or what?
Not to like add anyone permanently to the team, but like he himself, and then we have like I was absent once. I think I was traveling or something.
You in Cape Town? No. So there's a time we had 2 runs on one day.
We did that. Wait, so like a morning one and a night one? Or?
No, same day, same time.
You guys are fucked.
Different provinces.
You guys are crazy.
That is
I was
crazy.
in Cape
Different
Town.
provinces.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
It was April.
Was the
Done
April
it
one?
twice, mate.
Yeah, I've done it twice. Did it last year and we did it this year. So this year we said, so we did the same thing. So because he frequents Cape Town.
Yeah.
Your hand stays in, huh?
Yeah.
Why'd you react like that?
No, I just didn't expect him to say that's why I freaking Cape Town. But,
You
like,
just put it out there.
Yeah, like, it's just out there like, oh, okay, cool.
So he frequents Cape Town. So last year we thought, hey, bro, what if you just like
I host whilst I'm down there. Like,
why don't you just host right down there and I'll host when I'm
okay.
up here.
But then now, so like for me now, like to me when I see Rush, like Rush is a Joburg based thing. So how did you end up getting people from Cape Town?
So the
To
guys,
drive there,
the guys originally like here in Joburg, then they moved to Cape Town because like everyone went to varsity and whatnot. So like obviously on this side, they network, they meet people. They're like, yo, listen, my friends come here, they do Rush cars.
For sure.
Do you mind like coming on the run? And then we put together like a small ragtag group, 5 to 10 cars, nothing big, nothing hectic, and then we go for a beautiful drive. And I'll tell you something, right? I genuinely believe that if I could get every single Rush member down to Cape Town for a breakfast run, they'd say it's the best thing in their life. It is beautiful.
I see, mate. Those roads, you see the mountain. And what's that
Yeah,
pass?
like
Those,
France.
Like Lions Head, you're talking about Lions Head.
No.
I don't know my geography like
Oh,
this.
yeah. Nah, same.
Like the roads in Cape Town are like insane. Like it is.
Let us know when you do that, bro. Like
Yeah.
I think I'd be keen to come join and do that.
No, it's sick.
Yeah.
But back on the topic as to how we do it, because it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
What happens is that like we create friends, and then like Mpo, like Mulemo. So he was at usually it's both of us. We say, okay, we're at the meeting. We say we're at the meet point and we say, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. He handles one thing, I handle one thing.
Yeah.
But now he was in Cape Town, so he needed someone that side. I needed someone this side.
Yeah.
So Mulemo helped me plan and sort out everything. So he's like my deputy Kagiso.
Yeah.
Shout out my limo,
Inside.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay, dog. Deputy K.
So yeah, in terms of admin, that works out like that. And then now when it comes to like the entertainment side, we require help from like either like how do you just you didn't even knock.
How can you just
You didn't even knock.
Like in the middle of podcast.
We're in the middle of something, so
No, you guys gotta put that video of him with his elbow with the drop top.
No, that video is actually hilarious.
and then it goes.
Nah, for walking in without knocking, you gotta put that video.
In the middle of filming.
Yeah, we can grab a chair, bro.
In the middle.
Calm one. Okay, calm one. Yeah, so now in the Rush entertainment stuff, right? So now I want to move into like sort of the lifestyle aspect of it. And so Mulemo has a bottle store, so we can use him so we can have him set up like a bar. So like let's say your backyard is big enough for a party.
Yeah.
We'll have him set up a bar.
Yeah.
Then we know my friend Kotso does food. We can have him have.
Shout out
KK Foods.
Yeah. Shout out KK Foods. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's some
then,
real bangers.
so with the whole group, everybody does different things, and we can actually create an event just with all of us inside.
Just with the members.
That's actually so
That-
cold, bro.
that sounds
That's actually so cold.
So when you say a team,
Yeah.
they slowly become our team.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
And
I
at
get
least
you.
they able to profit off it and then make
Yeah.
nice. And
Yeah.
That's the
actually
thing
so
what's
dope.
keen about it, of like it's just like the collaboration, bro. Like you know, most like I've realized in this life, you can't do things alone.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
can't.
Yeah.
You won't make it far. You'll maybe you'll get over the pond, but now you need to cross the lake. you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what I like about you guys. You guys, bringing everyone together.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
unintended consequences, really.
Bro,
yeah,
bro.
it's a
So
beautiful
like,
time.
how fast was your growth, bro? Like, because I remember the first time I heard about you guys was through this guy and
It was actually
my
through-
cousin
yeah.
as well. Yeah, Gwanda.
Oh, Mukwan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So like technically, me and this nigga are like second, third. second or
related.
third cousin.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Something like
Don't
that.
forget, you guys
That's
are
so
like your
crazy.
cousins.
Yeah, the cousin.
Like,
Sorry,
stop,
the
like,
cousin.
no,
Yeah,
second,
yeah,
third,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
like that.
So how fast was the growth, bro? Like, cause what you guys are at like what 19K now?
Now we're 19.7.
yeah. But we started in 2020, right?
2020 March.
Ooh,
2020
that's-
March
I
we
was gonna
started.
ask when you started. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then 2021 we registered the company.
Oh,
You guys are-
Under
so it's like a
CIPC,
fully registered.
yeah.
So you have to pay tax, huh?
No.
Oh, it's-
No, we don't make that
Yeah, I
much
was
money,
about to
bro.
ask. Oh, okay.
No, but it is registered. But
And then, yeah, so the start.
like the growth is weird to talk about because, okay, now we're just stuck on 19.7K for somewhat
we
reason.
literally stuck.
We've been there for the longest
I hear
time,
you,
but getting
yeah.
to 19.7 was crazy. It was
Fuck.
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
But before that, we'd get stuck on like maybe 11K, like
Yeah.
10K, 5K. Like it's weird. I don't know how I think it's down to Instagram if we're measuring our growth via Instagram
I
followers.
get you.
Yeah.
So one day we'll be like cruising, post a reel that's crazy. Followers do this,
Yeah.
they go through the roof.
Do you?
But with the growth comes as well with events.
Yeah.
When we host a run, goes, and then we host a run, create content, goes up. But it's not like we just get followers from content. We get followers from people that are coming as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
reposting, sharing, blah blah blah.
Even from you guys boosted my account.
Oh,
Just
shit,
like,
it's-
I
it's
was
up.
chilling, boy. I was chilling at like what, like 1.8K. I go on the one when we went to Kota Joe.
Oh,
Got the choice so hard. Yo.
After that run, boy, my phone they coming.
I'm sure everyone saw you in the earth and they're like, yeah, those guys.
I said you can't do that again. Mate.
Yeah.
So many people, boy. I think in the day it was like maybe like 25. I said yeah, I'm nice.
That's crazy.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
good,
big.
thank
That's a
you.
big. That's a big.
In the
shift.
day, yeah,
And I said yeah.
and then
sure.
over time, because obviously we tag people. And
And it comes here and there.
So, are you guys closed off to just Instagram, or are you gonna expand
have-
into YouTube, TikToks?
We have a
you know?
TikTok.
we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Instagram.
So, like, how does the content that you do on YouTube differ from the content that you do on TikTok and?
That's a good
And
question.
YouTube,
So
yeah.
YouTube is like, it's more like long form. So like, because I do all the content creating.
Yeah.
So let me explain. So I do content stuff. So everything you see on the visuals is me.
Okay.
And then unless it says edited by or taken by or whatever.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then he does most of the admin. So like he organizes meetings that we have to have. People always come to us because in terms of like people DM us and then come approach us with the concepts, ideas, blah blah blah. And then he'll run it through that, like run it through him. He does all the groundwork, really, like the real work, like you know.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. So that's how we run it.
Okay. So like, because I know for us, dude, like when we're considering our growth now on social media, like Instagram is hard. Like
It's
Instagram
tough, yeah.
is very difficult because, like, for us specifically,
Yeah.
because like our YouTube and our TikTok is like straight up trajectory, but then Instagram is kind of like
Like
you know,
plateaus.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Then
it's
it
plateaus.
goes down,
Yeah.
goes
That's
up
actually
again.
weird. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I don't know I forgot which channel or whatever I was looking at, but I was like, for some odd reason or another, in South Africa, it seems like if you're big on Instagram, it's not going to translate well into YouTube.
yeah.
And if you're big on YouTube, it's not going to translate well into Instagram.
Vice
Like
versa.
it's a bit weird.
I get you. Yeah.
Like I'm still trying to figure that one out.
I get you.
So it's like it's
Yeah.
strange. It's
For
really
sure.
strange.
For
So,
sure.
yeah, so the YouTube stuff is like sometimes like vlogs, but usually it's like me trying to document the whole run. I'm usually trying to document a whole run. But the thing is, on a run, I'm doing a billion things. So if I want to document a run, I cannot drive. I have to be
You
a
have to have the
passenger.
camera
Yeah.
out and everything.
Yeah.
Jeez, mate.
Hey, you
Jeez.
must see this guy, but when he spines, boy, you can see he's dad. He's here as like say, I'll speak to you now. He's everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine, like, I'm sure
Yeah.
you're all over the place, dude.
Oh.
Catering to people as well, making sure that they understand the rules and all of that, dude.
So this previous run, we had to go from, where was it? Broadacres to Moropeng. Like dealing with people is difficult because I'm a introvert, so
Yeah.
I get tired very quickly. My social battery just
You don't give that
depletes.
energy, I'll be honest.
I don't.
Nah, you
Yeah.
see, boy, I've seen this guy. You're not under 10 o'clock.
Bro, last night I was out till like 12. I was like, no,
was very
I'm
proud.
tired.
I
I'm
hear
so
you.
tired.
I hear you.
So obviously you're dealing with a lot of people, there's new faces, and Sunday there was a lot of new faces.
A lot, like
So
a lot.
yeah.
It was like surprising. I was like, okay, I don't know like a lot of people.
Yeah. Sunday we were expecting like maybe because we sent the poster out a week before Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So we were expecting like 15 to 20 cars. We're like, cool. We get like 35. I'm like,
Wow.
35.
Yeah, 35 to 40.
Crazy.
Yo.
I was like, wow. So now obviously there's new people, and then like I have to say, hey, hi, welcome to Rush. Thanks for coming through. Then I have to still remember people from 3 runs ago, and be like, oh yeah, what's up? I can't act like I don't remember that person. People come up to me like, hey, yeah, what's up? Hey. I'm like,
and they know you by first name as well. Like,
Be like, yeah, from this day, this time, we did this together. Now you must remember them.
The worst thing about it, mates, it's a thing of like they'll say like Sean Paul, and then I was like, it's gonna be weird now. Ask for your name. It's like I remember.
like so much.
Maybe I asked you before. Now I was like,
you just have to act.
So I'll be like Sean Dog, yeah.
like genuinely, you just have to act like you know who you're talking to, and you're just like,
that's so deep. They're watching this right now, like, yo, do these niggas act?
They're wondering if it's them that you don't remember.
But you know who I do remember? I remember people who interact more with me.
Okay.
And not just like via on the run. Like they'll come and say hi to me at the run and say, yo, my name's whatever.
For sure.
Like even after the run, like they text me and they're like, I'll be like, what car are you driving? I remember people better by cars. Yeah, like so much easier. Like, oh, you're driving the white M4. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Makes
Then I
sense,
remember.
makes
Then we
sense.
can chat.
Yeah.
Like if we have a small chat, then I'll remember you. But like if you just come say hi, next time I see you and I pretend like I know you.
It's a bit iffy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit tough.
Introduce your first name. You don't even say like. There's not just Sean. Like.
Well, in the mall, like, okay, because I think my social presence is a bit larger. Like, I put myself in the videos a lot.
Yeah, don't you have like 10K, bro?
In short, he's an influencer.
You're also pretty big. Yeah, no.
followers than
Leander's
Rush.
an influencer. Oh, it's
He's
deep.
He's got more than Rush.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
He's an influencer.
Hey,
Just
yo.
say you're an influencer.
Not necessarily, but anyway. So, no, so like, but also the recognition is dope. Like, this sort of like fame kind of thing is really nice because it's like sometimes people, like I remember in the mall and I was just driving and then someone stopped me and he just wanted to talk. And it's like, yeah, I remember private school polo. I'm like, oh, okay, dope. Yeah. So they just talk about Rush and, you know, it's really nice. Like even last night, you know, like I'd have a normal conversation and they'd be like, oh, aren't you that Rush guy? Ooh. And like, you know, I have so many conversations. There was a guy who came up to me, I think he's a DJ. And he's like, yeah, I want to do a run from here to there. I'm like, okay, what's your name? Oh, yeah, then we talk and then it's like, yeah.
Makes sense, but I've known you for a very long time.
Yeah, bro. High school,
we went to primary school together.
Primary?
We went to primary school together.
Not high school.
No, dog.
Nigga, I'm telling you, it was high school.
I never went to high school, by the way.
You went to Windwood Primary.
Whoa.
There you go. I'm telling you, it's high
This guy
school.
doesn't
yes,
like
I did go
talking
to
about
Windwood
it.
Primary. Yes, I did go there. Yeah.
Nah, talk about it. I love talking about that because it's like I went from a government school to a private school and like everything just changed.
No, it
for me.
changes a
It's
lot.
so different.
Everything
So different.
changed.
No, it's insane, bro.
But
It's
you know
insane.
what? People in private school arrogant. I've never seen.
But you must
arrogant.
own it, bro. Own that you went to a government school.
What?
It's calm.
Oh.
Nah, genuinely.
This guy doesn't like to talk about his Windwood day for some reason.
No, it's a deep. It's a deep.
Own it. Own
But
it.
yeah. Did they had us playing rugby barefoot there, bro? I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
In
Playing
the
rugby
winter.
barefoot. Yep.
Winter.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
Nah.
That was that was weird as well though. Like going into high school and then they tell you like you need to get boots. Like when I first went to practice, dog, in grade 8, I showed up with no shoes, thinking, yo, we're playing barefoot, dog. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Like, yo, dude, you don't have boots? Came home, mama, baba, I need boots. Like, it was long. It was actually so deep. But
I
yeah,
get that shit.
yeah.
I get that shit.
But then going back to the whole like run. So you said most recently you had 35 cars.
Yeah.
How does that look to the police? Like, are the police not like they don't stop you?
Majority of the time, they're really, really chill.
Really? Have
Really
you ever had
chill.
incidents
Have you
where
ever
they
had
like?
problems?
No, we did. I have. Yeah.
But like what though?
Okay, so I was in my friends. We were going to bar. It was that time we were going to bar. I was in
Oh,
my
it was
friend- I was-
just with Java, yeah.
Yeah, I was with my friend's Maserati. So now we see this cop, and he looks at us. We look at him. I tell him, I'm like, look, don't do anything stupid, otherwise he's gonna stop us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts playing with the pipes.
Yo.
And he's accelerating and braking, accelerating and braking. This cop now, he looks at us. We look at him. Takes out. He opens a water bottle, throws water onto the car.
No.
Yeah. Onto the Maserati. And I'm like, yeah,
For
that's
what?
great.
Yo.
Then we're like, why are you throwing water? He's like, pull over. So we pull over. He comes, and then he starts shouting, like he's shouting at us, like he's trying to scare us.
Yeah.
So
They're like intimidating.
And then
those guys.
now he had a valid reason to stop us because the front that car doesn't have a front number plate, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna find you guys. We're like, why? Knowing him well, why we got stopped?
Yeah,
What he's gonna say? It's like, no front number plate. We're like, how? Okay, what's the fine? It's like 1,500.
No ways.
Yeah.
Is it 1.5?
I think it was capped.
It had to be
like,
capped.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. We have to fact check that. Then it was like, okay, cool. Then we were like, okay, but you have to take off 500 rand off. I'm looking at him and telling this. Then he's like,
You
why?
saying this to
To a cop,
JMPD, nigga?
Yeah. I told him you have to take off 500. He's like, why? We have to go wash the car because you threw water on it.
What did he say?
Yeah, he told him, I'm like, nah. Yeah, I told him I'm gonna wash the car, and he didn't ask him. He didn't ask how much that car wash was gonna be because like.
That's what I'm thinking. 500.
500.
Hey, yo,
Detail,
man.
boy. You're getting polished, boy. You're
Yeah.
getting some serious polish.
Yeah.
Between the wheels,
Full
they're
house,
going there,
boy.
boy.
Full house.
Yes, I didn't want his water on my car while in my friend's car.
Fizz,
Come on. So then now he can see that he's not scaring us. The scare tactics are not like working. So we're looking at him. He's like, "Where you guys going?" We're like, "No, we're just going to Val. Just going to chill."
Yeah.
Then he's like, "Yeah." Then he's like, "Where the girls?"
Ah.
We're like, "No, man, nothing like that. It's just me and him. We're just gonna go relax, whatever." Next at us, he's like, "You guys are going to the girls." We started laughing. Like all three of us now are laughing with the car. We're laughing all together. We're laughing. Then he stopped laughing. He's like, "Okay, pair cold drink. Give me."
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, give me money. So then now, like, I knew in the glove compartment there was like a few stacks because it was for the day, just to petrol, whatever.
Light ones.
Live ones.
And then we're like, okay, cool. So like I had his license, I had my friend's license in my hand. So as he opens the glove compartment, I do this just to cover so the cop can't see into it. And then I put it back. And then I think that's like the only incident we've ever had with like cops.
That's hectic.
Yeah,
Other than
really.
that,
I have the worst experience with cops, bro.
Dude,
one time
And you're rolling on your ones. You're not with
literally,
mini
dog,
cars.
literally,
One
bro.
car.
But let me tell you guys, one time I was with Milefi, I think I might have told the story, dog. Dude, we get stopped by the cops. This oak tells us that we need to go get 2,000 rand to bribe.
What did you
for
do?
no reason, dog. Literally for no reason. Now he's intimidating us.
Nah, what did you do?
I had a beer. One roller.
Oh, Milefi saying he had.
You smoked the room?
Yeah.
In the car.
No,
smoked
blood.
the
Like
roll.
earlier in the day, like 3 o'clock.
F1.
Yeah.
there's
But
the
yeah.
crisp ones, boy.
But still, dog, like he wanted 2,000 rand from us for nothing. So now we're trying to mission to like go to fucking like an ATM and get cash because we're like, yo, like this guy's, like he's being serious right now.
it's on your back.
Took Milefi's phone and everything, and then
You let him do too much.
but we couldn't really do anything. We're in Pretoria, firstly.
Oh,
like,
those
not our
guys
ends,
are those
bro.
guys are dicks. Let me
You
not.
see what I'm saying? Like those are our
That's a
ends.
deep
bro.
one. That's a deep one.
TMPD. It's a rap. It's a rap. Yo.
Yeah, but then how do you guys do the number plates thing? Like, surely number plates cost money, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
obviously, the number plates came from me being lazy. So
What you
basically, some people we got like comments. We would just post cars, right? But we didn't block the plates. So then this time, someone was like, "No, block my plates." I'm like, okay. Now I must go into Photoshop, put up plates. But then when I go into Photoshop, I'm like, instead of just blurring it, what if I just put Rush GP? What if I just take the font and just and then do that? I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool. So I kept doing that, and then I'm realizing that we're posting a lot. I'm like, nah, I can't keep going to Photoshop just to put a number plate. Just buy number plates and then put it there and take photos. But so that's basically
that's
where
how
the
it came
plates
out.
come from. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, so like, how do you decide who's gonna get a number plate and who doesn't?
Whoever wants to pay, to be honest.
How much is
whoever
it?
wants it.
It's like 225 for one plate.
Only.
Yeah.
And then
Why did I
it's-
think it was 1,000 rand? For
And then
one
what?
plate?
It's like
For custom
Rush,
plate,
whatever.
Yeah.
Rush
No,
Cooper
it's
is.
not-
Rush,
it's not
what.
registered.
Yes.
It's like a vanity plate.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to drive with it. If you get caught with that on your car,
So now on your runs with those plates.
No, listen.
So it's like incriminating themselves right here, right now.
We've got that sorted. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Just
okay.
show the cop the permit. It's calm.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
calm,
okay,
calm.
okay,
So there's
okay.
backup plans.
but if
Yeah,
you're like not on
continue.
if you're not in an event, there's not much we can do to help you.
Yeah, if you're just running your plate like that, bro.
Like
And
that's
it's
on
also-
you. That has nothing to do with
And the
us.
thing is that there's a time, bro. Like there was it was there for a while, bro. Like forgot about it actually. And then after it, then my timer, like I'm looking, go to the garage. I say, wait a second. Something's not right here. Something isn't adding up here. And I speak to him. I'm saying, Chief, like that plate is still there. He said, yeah, I know. It's like, and keep in mind it was like what 2 weeks later. I'm like, Chief, what? And I know if he gets caught and it's like Sanson, bro. I'm thinking, yo, if they find the way,
But it's your dad though, dude.
True.
That's what man. They're not gonna do anything to you. True. But nah, I hear you though. But I hear you.
Yeah.
But yo, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I just like rather have it like if you're not on the run, not doing anything with the rush, rather just leave your plate at home.
Yeah.
It's like you know, they can make a fuss about it if they want to. You know, they can make a big fuss like, oh, what are you doing with these fake number plates? What are you committing crimes?
I hear you.
But you know, like then you have to explain your entire story, and then like if the cop wants to be a dick, he can really be a dick.
And they are, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they're the worst
So
people.
what's worst case scenario with these number plates?
Worst case scenario is that someone actually uses them for a crime.
No, I'm saying with regards to the cops.
With the cops?
They say I've got the Rush number plate. I can pull you over.
Don't mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's happened, but like they just said like Pelletso ran with the plates, and then he got stopped, and then he's just like, "Hey, chief, that's not the right place." It's like, oh,
Yeah, because like
okay.
your license disc doesn't match your plate.
Yeah.
So now like the worst case scenario is that they can literally like they can like ask you a lot of questions. They can take you to a station to ask you more questions.
Okay.
But like it's not that deep.
Yeah, so
Like unless the cop wants to be a dick. Unless that day is just like he's on
He's
heat.
angry.
Yeah, he's on heat.
Yeah.
It's like I'm actually gonna waste my time doing this. You know, because most of the time you've explained to them. Because once I got stopped at a roadblock and I just like collected a plate, like a bunch of plate orders. I think it was like 10, 15 plates
That's insane.
in my passenger seat.
Yo.
Like they were chilling there. So I get stopped, a cop comes and he's like, yeah, how are you, whatever, did you drink, you know, standard stuff. I'm like, no, where's your license? I'm like, here it is, whatever. Oh, like, important part of the story, I'm driving a Hilux at this point in time.
Yeah.
So, no,
Very
actually,
dodge.
it helped me out.
Very
It helped me out.
How?
I'll tell you now. So then, like, now he's like, license, I give it to him, whatever. For some odd reason, when people see a young guy in a Hilux, they think I work, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm doing construction or something. So now he asked me about the plates. I'm like, no, it's just, you know, my side business, whatever, you know. We do these events and sometimes we need these things to cover people's plates for pictures and stuff, but we never drive with them on the road. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, okay, what else do you do for money? And he starts asking me all these questions. I'm like,
what else
like,
do you do for money?
I saw my opportunity
question.
to use my power as a black person. I'm like, no, I'm in construction. You know, tenders here and there.
Yeah.
Just something small, nothing hectic. And he's like, oh, okay, can you help me out? Whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'll try to look for you, I'll try to do something for you. So he gave me his numbers. And then now he's like been my friend ever since.
Okay.
Dope.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Maweli.
Oh, so you know his name.
Okay.
Okay. No, just double check, yo. Just double check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's really calm, like a really chill guy.
No,
like
no.
if I have problems with cops, like I'll call him and be like, listen, is this like valid or whatnot, what can I do and stuff
Yeah,
like that. He doesn't actually come and do some stuff, he just like advises me and stuff.
Nah, I hear you.
He's like pretty chill.
Wow.
So,
Shucks.
I have a scenario. Oh, we're still talking about Rush.
No, we can do whatever, bro. You guys are the
I have a
guests. You
scenario.
guys are the
Right?
guests.
Scenario. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm
getting nervous.
I'm on the edge, boy.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
You're on the edge.
Well, how tight are you with what's her name? Malice.
Yeah.
How tight are you with Malice?
That's
Like,
my guy.
it's a guy.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Nah, that's my guy.
Calm.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's say all of you guys, right? You guys go to Hollywood, right? Go to Hollywood, just a nice holiday, and you guys all bring your girls. So your girl. You guys just go together, and it's just like a nice time, right? Now let's say, okay, you find your spot. The babes, they're at the spa. The broelas, maybe three of them are just like doing something else, and then it's just you two. You guys go on a hike. You guys want to see the Hollywood sign.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You guys want to go see the Hollywood sign. You guys have to take a hike.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't just fly there. So you guys take a hike. You guys go up there, and like there's a sign there that says rattlesnakes ahead, and
Oh no.
obviously you see the sign.
Pause. I know where this is going, but just continue for the people watching.
I don't understand.
Oh, you know.
Rattlesnakes
I know where you're going with
ahead,
this.
right?
Okay, right.
So, hey, you really want to see this board, bro. Like, you want to see them views, brother. You want to stand in the hill and be like, take your selfie, So, y'all just continue going. You're like, okay, you're just wary, cautious cop. Then, Wells, you're like, hey, bruv. I need to use the bathroom.
Oh my god.
I need this. So Wells goes, he does his thing, man's looking at the view, he's looking at the board, he's really happy, he's on Instagram, he's posting,
Yeah.
he's posting, it's nice. Then you hear Malice, ah! Yo.
No.
Listen, brother. Your man like Malice was like screaming, bro. Man screaming, and you like, oh, Wells is like, hey, what's going on? So now you get to Mans is like, yo, it bit me. The rattlesnake. It bit my willy. Listen, brother. Mans is like, it bit it, right?
What?
Mans is like,
I know where this is going. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Nah, wrap it
and
up.
it's gone now, right? The snake is gone. But now Mans is dying. Like, this is a matter of life and death. And you are the only person there that can save him. And the only way you know how to save him
Only one way.
is to take the venom out of his body.
He's sucking a nigga dick for free.
Yo.
Man's about to. He's shaking. He's here. He's on them ones. He's on these
The
ones.
story behind
You could have just asked if this happened, would you do this? But you had to give the whole story.
all of a sudden, 3 of them are just.
The thing is now, it's also deep because everybody else is out in Hollywood having the time of their lives, and I'm stuck with the nigga that I might have to suck his dick. You know what I mean? That is insane. My gal is at a spa getting the best massage ever, and I'm sweating, I'm hot, I'm tired at the top of a hill, and I'm a suck a nigga's dick after.
And remember, this man, you've known him for 4 or 5 years. How long have you known?
No, like 5, 6 years.
And he's twitching on the floor right now. Dude.
Yeah.
And
He's looking you in the eye, saying, "Save me, boy."
What would you do, Lips?
This is for you. This is for you, bro.
So like, are we talking about the? Are we gonna get? Let's
Let's not get graphic. But are you gonna do it or not?
What are you gonna do?
Sure.
I actually want to ask every nigga.
I'll only answer if every single nigga answers. What would you do, Leander?
My guy, the question was posed to you.
This is for you.
Now,
boy.
if I'm being honest, in that situation, I would do it, but like you gotta understand, me and you, quiet. Ever.
The quicker the better, right?
Listen to me for at least a year.
No, for life, dude, for life. That's for life.
Yeah. Nobody finds out. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
It's one of those ones you see when I'm chilling there in the deathbed, boy. It's going beep.
And you're looking back at it. It's staying back in your head.
I'm saying yes.
You know it's gonna be deep. When you get to the gates of heaven, they're gonna look at your record and say, okay, ran rush, okay, cool. Sucked his friend's penis. Sucked his friend's penis to save his life.
Like to save his life at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Don't all those big capes, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's his life, you know. But like, am I gonna get on my knees and do the whole thing? Nah, man. I'm just gonna have to.
so how you gonna do it?
Well, how you gonna do it?
So you think he's gonna
know,
do it? So you think you're gonna
Yeah,
say?
that's my guy. I have to.
That's your
Yeah, my guy.
Nah. What would you do for me though?
Nah, what I'm
No.
Wait, can I ask you guys something? You two. Okay, this happened to me, but like, have you ever been like claimed or like gotten favor with the female side because of Rush?
Dude, I was about to ask you guys this. I was actually gonna ask.
I think it's a good conversation starter. Like, it's one of those ones, it's like, oh, aren't you the guy? Because people say, aren't you the guy for Rush? I'll be like, nah, it's that nigga or that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just the spectator, you know? I'm just there to, you know,
Dude.
that's what it is.
You actually
It's-
did
it's-
that. Can I pause?
What?
You actually did that at Balcony Mix.
Oh, yeah, with...
It was you, Molemo, and me. We're walking in a line.
Yeah.
We're going to section.
Yeah.
We're marching. Because it's PT, boy. There's a lot of people.
It's packed up, yeah.
We're marching. Someone stops him.
Boy, I'm like,
They stop him and they say, oh, aren't you that Rush guy? He's like, nope. Like, boy. And then Molemo. And so they stop Molemo because he points at Molemo. Molemo's like, that guy. No, boys. I'm going straight into the section now. I'm stopped. Like, I'm stuck here with two niggas and we're talking.
Yeah.
Men are there. Molemo's waiting at the bouncer. This guy doesn't care. He goes right inside. Molemo's waiting for me to meet him there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happens. But continue your story.
yo, where was I? I lost my train of thought now, eh?
So have you asked if
Girls.
Oh, yeah,
Rush,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a good conversation starter. I'll just be like, nah, I'm just there. I do ones and twos, just drive, you know, nothing crazy. You want to speak to this guy if you want to call it a day.
But has it ever come to your aid? Like, has it ever helped you out?
I wouldn't say help, but it's helped me like form connections. Like when I see people out, it'll be a thing of like, let's say I go to the club, and then there's no space, it's full. Then there'll be an oak who I've seen before and he said to me, "Oh no, I saw you on Rush for a while. We'll chop it up a bit," and then be like, "Nah, come join me. It's grand. We're chilling.
That's actually so nice.
So it's like, I guess maybe like in the like the bigger scheme of things, building your connections and communication and whatever.
Earlier, for sure. And what about you two niggas then?
For me, I don't know.
Nah, it has.
Has a girl ever came to you and said, "Yo, you're Leander from Rush," and then started chatting you up, started chatting to you?
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. I won't deny, man. Like, there's a time, there's a house party, I think in Santon or something. So now we're leaving, and then like there's these guys. So these guys, and then there's a girl there, like a really peng, like wow. My goodness. And then so obviously I see her there and I'm like, okay, cool. So I get to the car with the boys away. I get in the car because I need to turn the car around. So now the car's facing that way, but we need to go that way. So I get in the car, I just say, a lights. I get on my fancy footwork, let the tires spin a bit, you know what I'm saying? And then come back and then I stop the car, I'm blasting music. I'm playing Yeet probably. So I get out, and then I'm talking to one of my friends now, and then this ping thing is like, isn't that guy from Rush? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, right, I'm that nigga. But I didn't make a move on her because I was already occupied that night. So
he was full.
Yeah. But yeah, so it does help with that, and then it helps with because Hans one a nigga who is doing something with their lives.
Yeah.
So it shows that I'm doing something.
Can I tell you something? Do you know, like one day someone claimed me.
That's crazy.
And I don't think I told you guys, but they claimed me and they said, I was with that Rush guy. I was like, who? So, one friend, one night I'm chilling. I'm doing nothing, as I usually do. I like to chill at home. So I'm chilling. My friend messages me. He's like, yo, dude. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? Then he goes, no, this Han claimed to be with you. I'm like, who? I'm like, what did she say? She's like, no, I was with that Rush guy. And then he asked, like, which one? Because there's two of us. Then she's like, KG. Then I'm like, which girl is this? Then he tells me the girl. I'm like, dude, I've never been out with this girl. All we did was chop on WhatsApp.
She gotta be getting
from chops and chats, brother.
That's fucked though.
That's so mad.
She's like, yeah, I was with them. Then she's like, don't tell anyone. Obviously, told me.
It was don't tell anyone because she's
bro.
But yeah. Okay, to wrap it up, Oaks, tell me, what's the end goal for Rush? What's the end goal?
Yo, like Gumbo 3000 type beat.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Everything all in one.
Wait, so explain.
So Gumbo 3000, they do like cross-continent runs. They go anywhere and everywhere. Like they literally go big.
Yeah.
And all the celebrities come with all the cars, and there'll be almost 1,000 cars on this massive run.
Fucking huge. Dude.
And then what they also do is like they'll be able to like, if like say for example, if we're driving all the way down to like Cape Town or something, like on the way we'll go to like a stadium.
Yeah.
And like fill it up and then have like Maporisa come and play.
Cool.
Gabza.
And you can bash it. You see that guy, the ZW motorist.
Yeah.
The guy from Zim.
Yes.
Have you seen the scene there in Zim, boy? Yeah. It is nuts, boy. If you speak to that guy, you guys could do something serious.
Yeah.
Serious.
But yeah,
huge.
so my vision for it would be for us to, because I'm a pretty structured guy. So from Johannesburg to Cape Town, we hit all the racetracks. We run the cars, and we keep driving. The same cars we're running, we're driving down. Yeah. We hit all the racetracks, and then obviously we have our hotels along the way. Then we'll say, look, okay, the ticket cost would be maybe like 200 to 300K, and we do all the admin, and it's maybe a 10 to 15 day
trip.
event.
Like yeah. Like,
So it's like go to a track, party, go to another track, party, vibes.
Like by the time we get to Cape Town, you must be absolutely finished. Like,
Wow.
finished.
That's the goal.
Like, but like that's the goal. Like, I really want to. Like, we're really trying to do that way. Like, we tell you, okay, like you know what, you want to enter per car or like per person. Let's say it's like 25, 50K.
That's too dope.
Seems ridiculous. But if we tell you that like,
What's included? Yeah,
it
what you
includes
get.
everything.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
No,
What's the picture budget?
no, but like if we say like, yeah, but if we say like, okay, now look, you know, pay us 200K, we're gonna go all over the country. You know what?
Yeah.
We'll get sponsors. Maybe we can get tire sponsors.
So wait, are you saying 200K per person or 200K total?
Maybe for like a car per car.
Yeah, for example, I ran up rough numbers and I just thought 200 to 300.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think you guys could like even get that started now, but like in small numbers, and then like you could even like go it out like that.
Yeah, one day we'll do
It's an interesting one.
See,
It's
Ranted in July.
That would be crazy.
July.
That would be insane.
See, like rush and money isn't. They don't really work together. So that's the thing. Like with the money we make from Rush, like we sell stickers and plates, but that's basically just for us to go out with the boys. So whenever we have like a Rush link up or like we want to go karting or want to go have lunch somewhere with the boys, we know that the Rush account has got us.
Yeah, so it's like a business expense kind
Yeah.
It's like it's but it really doesn't cover anything more than that.
I
Really,
get you.
Yeah.
maybe some fuel here and there.
It's actually so interesting. Right? It's very like motivating to see. You know what I mean? Like you niggas are actually doing some big things, and the potential is, you guys have already exceeded it. So like keep pushing niggas. Like it's great
Appreciate
to
it.
see.
Yeah,
It's
shout
really
out.
great to see.
Appreciate it. It's just passion, bro. Just pushing passion.
Passion. Hey,
That's it,
please, thank you.
I like that. I like that.
We go pushing that.
But yeah, before we close it out, you niggas wanna plug your IGs and everything. You know the Rush accounts. You know tell the people what you got going on.
Rush.cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rush
Instagram,
Cars
Rush
IG,
Cars.
YouTube is Rush Cars, Twitter is Rush Cars GP, TikTok is Rush.cars. Yeah, we try to keep it the same, really. But yeah, just check out our content. I make most of it.
Yeah.
Still trying to.
You were crying.
I'm just trying to.
We were and then you just.
I'm trying to increase my skill and everything. Just understand, I don't just shoot cars, I shoot people as well. So if you want to book me, let me know. DM me the
See,
Rush.
that sounds crazy, you know.
He's a shooter as well.
But now, thank you so much for coming on today. Eh?
Thank you for having
That
us.
was a good episode today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
We up.
Yeah, we are.
Like,
Yeah.
We like invite us back later in the
For
slide,
sure, dude,
when you
for
guys
sure.
like have a studio.
So
and
you guys are our
everything.
first guests, you know that. So
Oh.
congratulations.
We have to be there now. You see the 100th episode. We have to be there.
Yeah,
No,
like
but
invite
for
us
sure.
back, like for
But
real.
are you guys saying we have to wrap it up now?
It's good, man.
Yeah, bro.
No,
what
wait.
time?
Yeah, bro. I gotta get some stuff done, you know.
No,
H, man, he's pushing
It's tough,
P.
bro.
Thank you.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get some stuff done.
It's good, man.
Hey, your father's calling me.
Yeah, it's
He's
long.
calling
Okay,
me.
let me close it off. Thank you so much.
No, it's a nice chat, bro.
I get you. But we
Ish.
gotta close it off.
Wait,
Close it off.
we can keep chatting, maybe like 30 minutes.
No, Oaks.
This is fun.
Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share the videos, follow Rush Cars on every social media.
Yes, sir.
Stay safe. Yeah. Peace.
Peace.